Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mystic Rose and it's so wonderful to have you all here with me today. Today's tarot pick a card topic is going to be all about the person on your mind. How do you think they feel versus how do they actually feel? And it's going to be very in-depth, so I hope that you'll enjoy. Alright, there will be 3 piles to choose from, okay? And these will be based on gemstones or images or some combination of the two. The choice is yours. All you have to do is go down to the timestamps in order to make your selection. And I think that as you start to watch a pile, you'll get an idea if it's meant for you. And if it isn't resonating, it's okay to go back and to choose a different one, okay? Because that can sometimes happen with general messages like this. And as always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Thank you so much to all of you who like and comment and subscribe to this channel. It's because of people like you that this channel is thriving and growing, and this community is thriving and growing. So thank you so much for all of your love and support. I truly appreciate it. Let's go ahead without any further hesitation and get started with your video all about the person on your mind and how do you think they feel about you in this connection versus how are they really feeling. Okay, let's get started. Hello and welcome to your gemstone selection. For pile 1 we have this green aventurine. So if you are drawn to green aventurine, you'll choose pile 1. And for pile 2, we have this purple amethyst. So if you are drawn to purple amethyst, you'll choose pile 2. And then for pile 3, we have this sodalite. So if you are drawn to sodalite, you'll choose pile 3. Now, as I stated in the intro, if you start to watch a pile and it doesn't seem to resonate with your situation, please come back to this portion and choose a different pile, okay? Because you should get a pretty good indication whether or not the pile is for you or the video is for you. And sometimes with general readings, you know, that can happen that you get the wrong one, and it's okay. Just come back here and choose one until you get the one that is for you. And I think you're gonna know it too, because I'm gonna start each one with an energy check-in, seeing how you feel, and if you don't agree with that and you don't feel that way, then you're going to know that that's not for you, okay? So you will know right away. So if you need a little bit more time, go ahead and pause the video. If you are ready, then let's go ahead and get started with our reading. How you think they feel versus how they actually feel about you. Hi, pile 1, welcome. If you chose image 1 or this green aventurine gemstone, you're in the right place for today's pick a card reading. This is going to be all about how you think they feel, the person on your mind, versus how they actually feel. And you're going to be able to tell right away if this is your pile or not, because it's kind of like an energy check. Like for instance, if I lay down some cards and I explain how you're feeling, if you don't agree with that, then maybe this isn't your pile. I would say go back to the gemstone or image selection and choose again, okay? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and connect with Spirit, and then we can get started. Spirit, please be here now with me. Help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages to my pile 1 about the questions at hand. Please speak through me as you always do, Spirit. Please bring in light, peace, positivity, and protection into this space. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so please think of the person that you want to hear about, okay, about how they're feeling. You can imagine a picture, a mental image, or look at a picture of them if you have one available. You can say their name aloud or to yourself. This helps me connect with their energy. And remember that these are general messages, so take what resonates and leave the rest. One card just fell on the floor. Let me go ahead and pick it up. Okay, the card that fell was the Wheel of Fortune. Justice. That can be for Libra energy. That could be somebody who has either Libra in their sun, moon, or ascendant, or they just have a lot of like Libra traits. Libra traits would be somebody who is fair, okay? And by the looks of it, this is how you are feeling about them, or how you think they feel, rather. So if you think that this person is, I want to say, interested in you romantically, but they want to do the right thing, they want to be fair to everyone, and maybe to put things on hold for a little while, then this is definitely your pile. Because here we have somebody who, it's like they're putting something on hold. So you may think that somebody's going a little too slowly in their decision making. They're slow to take action. You think that this person is okay, you think that they feel strongly attracted to you. Like, it's almost like, hold on, I gotta check on my dog. And I think too that you know, or you kind of feel like you knew this person in another lifetime. I mean, I think that you think they're feeling that too. And the attraction level is really up there. Like, the two of you are extremely, extremely physically attracted to each other, drawn to each other, body, mind, and soul type of level here. I think too that you feel like this person has a lot of options, and yeah, they are weighing some kind of decision. And there is something that, you know, you may be feeling is somewhat holding them back from communicating what they really, you know, their true feelings for you. Like, you know, or you feel intuitively like this person is holding back. And that they're really planning their next move, they're strategizing their next move. But that there's almost like Spirit is showing me a bridge, and it's like you kind of feel like there's something dividing you, and they want to go across the bridge. It's like they want to meet you where you're at, or I was hearing like meet in the middle. Okay, let's go ahead and see. Okay, so Spirit, wow. Okay, Spirit, how else does my pile one think that the person on their mind feels? So remember, this is just how you think they feel, and then we're going to get into how they actually feel. How else do they think that they feel? Yep, that it's just a matter of time, that they are waiting on something. You may think that they're waiting for the stars to align, or that they're counting the days that they can be with you, or that they can make this happen. It's up to them. This is an interesting one. You feel like this person wants to break free from some kind of situation that they may be in. You feel like they want to be able to have the liberty to act in whatever way they want to in accordance with their feelings, and they want to match their behaviors with their heart. But yeah, maybe you think that they almost like need help, or they need assistance. They need to break free from their own things that are holding them back. Okay, and yeah, there's just like this need for yeah, breaking free. Okay, and there is a way. I think that you think that this person just needs to walk through that door and make it happen, but there's something that they do need help with, you think, like maybe a little incentive or motivation, or time, or something that, you know, you may be playing a role in this, that you need to give them a little time or something, because this person, it's like there is a way, but they need to just have the impetus to walk through that doorway, okay? And if they do, if they can be brave, there's a whole new world waiting for them, okay, on the other side. So they really need to take that leap of faith. I mean, that's how you feel, okay? Let's see, like, I'm going to use these ones here and see. Okay, so how else do they think that Pile 1, the person on their mind, feels? The person you are meant to be with will love you the way you are. You don't need to change. So, sorry about my dog. Just a moment, please. So, you feel like this person thinks that you are meant to be with them, and that they love you the way you are and you don't need to change anything. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I have chills upon chills right now. Take a leap of faith. What did I say? Okay, earlier we had, just like a few moments ago, we had this card here. And remember I said all they need to do is take a leap of faith. Like literally you can rewind it and hear me say that this person, I was intuitively hearing Spirit tell me that this person just needs to take a leap of faith. So that is just confirmation. You feel like this person just needs to believe and step out of their comfort zone. And then they're going to reap the rewards of an awesome connection. But they need to get out of their bubble of fear. I don't know why I was just hearing bubble of fear. So let's go ahead. I'm curious to see how this person is actually feeling about you. So Spirit, how is this person actually feeling about my Pile 1? Now that we kind of know, you know, how Pile 1 thinks they feel, how is this person actually feeling? This should be very interesting. How is this person actually feeling, Spirit? I'm hearing that song, You're Still the One. You're still the one. You're still the one who makes me smile. You're still the one. I don't know. We're still having fun and you're still the one. It's like a really old song. I don't know who sings it, but wow. Well, this person is very attracted to you, and actually they're kind of obsessed with you, and they're addicted to your energy with the devil. There's an element here of lots of passion towards you with the flames of desire. We have the 4 of Cups, the 6 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. You know, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you pretty much know what the Ace of Swords is. But this is about attraction and getting excited physically when they think about you. Not only that, they're looking at your pictures online, if you have any. And also they could be asking other people how you're doing, and just talking about you all the time. That can be for people talking about you. So this, oh my gosh, this person, we have the Ace of Wands too. They're very attracted to you. They think about you a lot late at night when they're all alone. They feel like you're their soulmate. In some ways, they're so attracted to you, but they may be acting cool. Like, in some ways, they may almost like hold all their cards to their chest. They hold back their compliments, or they hold back their true feelings of attraction for you. Yeah, this is how they actually feel. This is crazy. Look, this is how they actually feel with all this desire, the burning desire, the flames of love and desire. And look, this is how they're acting. See the snowman? This stands for frigidity, standoffishness. And this one here, look at how the arms are crossed. And she's just kind of looking like she doesn't care. And it's for apathy or boredom. This person acts like they don't care as much as they actually do. So they are not telling you exactly but the cards aren't lying here. Like, so I'm curious to know. Okay, so Spirit, thank you. And can you tell us some more about how this person is actually feeling about my pile one? They feel like you're their true north. They feel very lost without you. They could also live far away from you, and they want to bridge that gap. If they live, let's say they live in another state away, or they live on the other side of the world, like they want to find a way to get to you. But yeah, I was hearing like, you're my true north. They feel like, you know, they might have felt lost before they met you, like spiritually lost too. They might have just been depressed, bored. You've breathed like a new life into them. Spirit is showing me that the dummy, the CPR dummy, and I was hearing like, Annie, are you okay, Annie? And then I was hearing that Michael Jackson song, Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? So, yeah, you've breathed new life into them, and now it's like they feel alive, but they need to bridge some kind of gap, okay? And they need to also, like, find a way to make this happen. They want to. They do want to. You literally are like the music in their life. You animate their soul, their spirit. They come alive when they think about you. You've become a part of them in a very short amount of time. It doesn't matter how long you've known them. They kind of feel like right when you first met them, even if it was like within the first 24 hours to 48 hours of meeting you, they already could feel a catalytic kind of like energy that you were going to change them forever, like that they would be changed forever. And I'm hearing that Camila Cabello song, something must have gone wrong in my brain, feel the chemicals, something, and it's like, because it's you. Yeah, let me see if I can look up that song, okay, real quick, just a minute. It is Never Be the Same by Camila Cabello. So they knew they would never be the same without you. You should listen to that song, Never Be the Same by Camila Cabello. That's how they feel about you. You make them see so many things, like, that they never even saw on such a deep level. In fact, it's interesting too, because if they were like taking like a antidepressant before you met them, they could have given that up, okay? Maybe they're like, I don't need this anymore, you know, or an anti-anxiety or whatever. Like, they could have easily given that up and been like, I don't need this anymore. Maybe they want to try holistic approaches, or they just feel happier, like, now that you're in their life. You've given them an opportunity to grow. You've made their life sweeter. And every time they have an interaction with you, they learn something new about their world. And it's like, you just shine a light on their life. And like, you're such a teacher to this person. We have two people here, bride and groom, in a cage, locked up in the night sky. And this person, this is what they want to do. They want to be with you, like commit to you, whether through marriage or just some kind of commitment or promise they want to make with you. They want to lock it down. They want to lock it in with you. They also may be kind of afraid of taking that next step, and they have to break through that barrier. And it's like, kind of like and I think you knew this, because in the beginning we had that card where you were kind of feeling like they needed help with escaping something or whatever, or like they needed help to, you know, change something. Well, I think you're right here, because here again we have that, you know, this person feels caged or like inhibited, that they need help to escape their own like confines of their own creations and their own barriers that they put into place, and really truly take that leap of faith and be willing to open up and just be willing to take a chance. That's what they really need to do. And let's see what else we can get with how they're feeling before we get into the next portion, which is going to be our confirmation. So how are they truly feeling about my pile one? Distance. Yep. So you could be at a distance from this person. This could be a state over, like I said, or this could be across the country or across the way, like, you know, on the other side of the world. But there's distance here. This could even be a separation or some kind of energetic distance that this person is somewhat feeling from you at the moment, and they don't like that. They want to make the effort. It says this love is worth taking risks. You are called to move forward. So they know they need to they know they need to express their love. They know that they need to make the effort, and they need to express their love. These cards are saying that it's important to let people know that you love them. You have nothing to lose. So they know that it's important, that they need to stop holding it in, and they need to express to you how they feel, because they don't want to lose you. They definitely don't want to lose you. And I think what I'll do now is I'll go ahead and we can do the confirmation segment. That's always a lot of fun. Okay, so what this is comprised of name channeling. I'll be rolling some astro dice, and I might get your birthday or the person on your mind's birthday, birth month, astrological sign, sun, moon, or ascendant. Then I'll do letter tiles and name channeling and hints and clues, okay? So we got the number 4. That could signify a birthday on the 4th of any month or an April birthday. Then we have a 6, which is a June birthday, or the 6th of any month. A 2 for the 2nd of any month for a birthday, or a February birthday. We also have a Cancer, Sagittarius, another Cancer, and a Scorpio. Let's go ahead. I like to have 4 different ones. We got Sagittarius again, Taurus. Okay, I like to have 4 different signs. What we have here is a Cancer, Sagittarius, Taurus, or Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant individual. This could be you or the person on your mind for specific birthdays here. Now, these are going to get very specific, and if they don't apply to you, that's okay. We'll keep going with the confirmations, but we've got February 2nd, February 4th, and February 6th. We also have February 12th and 10th, February 10th. And then we have April 4th, April 2nd, April 6th, April 10th, April 12th. We have June 6th, June 4th, June 10th, June 2nd, June 12th. Okay. Let's keep going with the letter tiles. Okay, so how this works, I'm going to be laying out the letter tiles. You can look in here for your name spelled out, or your initials, or the person on your mind's name or initials, first, middle, or last name, or a screen name. You can look for a location in here. I could say your name out loud, or the person on your mind's name, first, middle, or last name. But if not, look in here for the initials or the name spelled out. I might say a family member's name. If I do, let there be extra confirmation that this is your pile. It doesn't mean anything more than just a confirmation that this is your pile, okay? So I was hearing, I'll just tell you the names that I was hearing. I was hearing Ambrosia, Freedom, Justice, Benton, Harley, Hurley, Chastity, Saraya. Yeah, that's interesting. I heard Helmsworth, so maybe that's somebody that reminds me of like Chris Helmsworth. Maybe this person kind of looks like Chris Helmsworth. Priya or Priya, Presh, I don't know, Paresh, something like that. Woods, that could be somebody's last name. Jarvis, Esther, Eston, Kwan, Octavius, Mary, Mariah, Macy, Rosa, Rosalina, Jackie, Luna, Dave, Corey, Pat, Kim, Courtney, Davon, Raj or Raji, Raheem, Rakim, Tim, Riley, Dean, Rustin, Raylan, Bristol, Bob or Rob, Sia. Okay, somebody here could like Sia, the music artist, Sia. I'm hearing Elastic Heart by Sia. That song could be important to this connection. So there's also a song that's coming through that Spirit is bringing through by Evanescence called Lithium. So that song could have maybe that's like a favorite song of yours, or maybe that could have some kind of connection here. I'm not sure, but that could be for somebody out there. I don't think that's going to be for everybody. Bonita, Camden, Rayshawn, Kayshawn, Sharon, Shania, Ashton, Nicole or Nikki, Conrad, Buster, Betsy, Elizabeth, Anna, Annie, Meredith, Marta, Schuster, that could be somebody's last name. Also, as far as like locations, Asiatic River. Okay, somebody could be like live near the Asiatic River. I was hearing like Denver. Okay. I heard the name Daisy. That could be somebody's name. I was hearing Ravina or Ravine or something like that. So that could be somebody's name. Okay, first or last name even. Ravine or Ravina. Also, New Hampshire and South Dakota. Pompeii, that's interesting. Somebody could be from Austria and St. John or St. John's. Bridgetown, I don't know where that would be. Barbados. Algiers, I'm not sure where that would be, but I was hearing Algiers. And Oceania, and the name Ocean as well, so that could be somebody's name as well. Now as far as like hints and clues about this person, or about you, Spirit, could you bring through some more confirmations? Okay, I was hearing like NYC or like New York City. Somebody here could like to gamble. I heard poker. Somebody here could study genealogy. That's interesting. Or even have a degree in it. Somebody here could be a dog trainer. And somebody here could be really into like wine tasting, because I'm seeing like wine glasses. So this person, maybe they like to go to wine tasting events, or that could be you, because energy can go both ways for sure. Somebody here could be really into like the author Agatha Christie. Okay, she writes some very interesting works. And also, I'm getting like somebody here could really like sci-fi or fantasy as well. And do-it-yourself projects, so DIY is coming through. Somebody here really loves like the video game, I think it's called Undertale, and like also I was hearing Outer World or Outer World, I don't know. Yeah, there's something coming through about either Outer World or Underworld as a video game, so that could be for somebody who likes video games, you or this person on your mind. And somebody here could be a speech and language pathologist as well. Somebody here likes the show Breaking Bad. I was hearing that. Somebody could be really into swimming. Okay, maybe they did swimming in high school, or maybe we even was on like a swimming team. Somebody here could do like, I don't know, like I'm seeing somebody who actually creates games. So I don't know if that would be like somebody who creates board games or somebody who creates like, you know, video games or something like that. But I was definitely hearing like game creator. So that's an interesting thing. I didn't expect that. And then I'm hearing that song like I Can't Help Falling in Love with You by Elvis Presley. That was coming through. What else, Spirit? I just heard You Are My One and Only. And this person loves that you bring out the best in them. And then somebody here could play a musical instrument, like, I don't know, like I was getting flute or some kind of air instrument, like a saxophone or sousaphone. I was hearing harmonics, so I don't even know what that word means, but I was hearing harmonics. Please let me know what that is if you know what that is. And somebody here could be into claymation or clay making, because that's what I was hearing, claymation or clay making. Interesting. So that's what I have for you, my pile one. I hope that this resonated with you, and also remember it's because of wonderful people like you that enable this channel to stay alive and thrive. Thank you so much. Every time you like and comment and subscribe, you keep this channel and community healthy and growing, and your support is so appreciated. Thanks for watching today's video. Remember to watch however many piles that you were drawn to. There could be multiple messages for you in each one. It just depends, okay? And if you need a personal reading, check out the info in my description box below or visit my website to learn more at www.mysticrosepsychic.com. My prices are very affordable, and it's always a lot of fun to connect with you all. And by now you may have heard about the opportunity to join my Patreon community. I offer 2 weekly readings. They are pick a card style. They're all about spicy love readings, beauty and gossip, and even some very deeply spiritual topics. You get to vote on the topics over there. You will also get full unlimited access to hundreds of videos that are already in my library. So feel free to check it out in my description box below for more information. And also, if you haven't yet checked out my sister channel, Mystic Rose Tarot Collective, feel free to head on over there. I'll link it in the description box below. And you can head on over there. It's all about love and romance, and it's collective style. It's a lot of fun. If you enjoy it, please be sure to subscribe over there too. I'd love to see you on over there. And finally, I just want to say a big thank you to all of my viewers, subscribers, channel members, and Patreon members. If you're interested in supporting the channel and receiving a few extra perks, you can become a channel member today for only $5 a month. There is a link in the description box below that you can click on for more information. And if you'd like to donate to my channel, feel free to look in my description box below for other ways on how you can donate. Of course, it's never expected, but it's always appreciated. Thanks again so much, and stay beautiful. Until next time, take good care. Bye. Hello and welcome. If you chose image 2 or the beautiful purple amethyst gemstone, you are in the right place for today's pick a card reading, and it is going to be super detailed. Okay, this first segment is going to be all about how you think they feel, meaning the person on your mind. And then the second segment will be, how do they actually feel? And do those things kind of, go together? So we'll take it step by step. And then toward the end, I'm going to be doing confirmations. So that's a really fun segment. I'll be channeling exact names. I could say your name or the person on your mind's name. Speaking of that, put a picture in your mind of what this person looks like that you want to connect with. And as I connect with spirit, I'll be connecting with their energy. My spirit guides will connect with their energy and relay the messages to me. So go ahead and think about who you want to hear from, okay? And also you can picture them in your mind or say their name out loud, or say it to yourself. You can actually look at a photograph if you have an opportunity to do so at this time. So let's go ahead. I'm going to connect with Spirit. Spirit, please be here with me now. Help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages to my Pile 2 collective, all about the questions at hand. Spirit, please speak through me as you always do. Please bring in light, peace, positivity, and protection into this space. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, yes, so I'm excited. It'll be a deep dive. If this first part does not gel with you and you do not agree with it, that's a pretty good indication that this may not be your pile, and that's okay. With pick a card, sometimes you can choose the wrong pile, and that's all right. Just go back to the beginning and go to the gem selection or the image selection and see if you can try again. So this is kind of like an energy check. So, Spirit, how does my group 2 here, my group 2 collective, how do they think that the person on their mind feels? I always shuffle until I get a tingling sensation in my solar plexus area. We have the 4 of Swords. We have the 2 of Wands. The 3 of Pentacles. And the Hermit. Interesting. We also have the Magician, the Moon, the King of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. Wow. You think that your person feels that the two of you have something good going on here, that you have a lot in common, that also you would make one heck of a power couple. You also think that your person may be hiding something, okay, with this card. You think they may be keeping something to themselves that you're curious to know about. And this could be along the lines of, maybe you feel like they're planning something or they've got something up their sleeve. Because these two are, this one's clarifying this one, which is making plans. So with the Moon, that's about secrets or things that are hidden. So it's like, you may feel like this person, wants to do something, or either maybe they want to propose to you or something like that, or like make some kind of offer or proposal to you. It doesn't have to be marriage. But it's like maybe you think that they are hiding it or trying to conceal their plans, okay, with that here. And also, oops, sorry about that. Also, 4 of Swords and the Magician means that you feel like this person may be split with their desires. They desire you, but also with 4 of Swords, that is like taking their time or resting, like taking a time out. And Magician is about like making things happen and taking matters into your own hand and like manifesting. So I think that you could be a little confused about what this person thinks. you could be a little bit confused about what they think because maybe they're not telling you, or the way they act is sending mixed signals, could be. Or like they may drop hints and stuff like that, but it's like they're very hard to read. And that can happen, unfortunately. Like, people can be difficult to read. But yeah, it seems like this person is a little bit hard to read at times. And at times they may come across like, you may feel like this person, sometimes they may give off the impression that like they like their time alone, or like, you know, they'd rather be like single, or you know what I mean? Like, they kind of give off the impression to you that maybe they're not extremely warm and friendly. Like, they kind of may give off the sign that they're not, you know, extremely in a hurry to do something. So it's like, and then on the other hand, they're ready to make things happen. And it's kind of like mixed energies, okay? Like, part of them, it's like you feel like they're almost like ready to make plans, and then at the same time you feel like, well, but also this is showing evidence that they're not ready, okay? So it's kind of like you may feel like they're kind of confused, or showing confused energy, and that you kind of like, I wonder if we can get some more. Spirit, can you shed light on this? Because it seems like my pal 2 may think that their person is a little confused. It's like they want to, but what's holding them back? Because we got the 4 of Swords. So Spirit, please tell us more about my pile 2 and how they think their person's feeling. Wow, I think that you think that your person is sort of growing spiritually, but that maybe they're looking for something. They were lost, but they're looking to be found. They're growing spiritually. They're in a phase where they're growing. This has twin flame written all over it too. For those of you who believe in twin flames and all of that, like, this person is growing. You may feel like this person needs to do some growing. Okay, look at all the flowers. And this one here reminds me of somebody setting off for a quest, you know, a journey. This one here, there's like a flower coming out of the cracks of the cement in an unlikely place where there's like nothing here. There's like a flower blooming up. And then look here, among all these red flowers, we got one white flower. How unlikely, right? So you feel like this person is growing in some unlikely ways, and they're kind of like on some kind of spiritual quest or spiritual journey to really find themselves. They need to find out a little bit more about themselves, maybe before they can be really ready for love. Maybe you don't think they're exactly ready, or that because there's a little push-pull, that there's some incongruence here. So let's go ahead and see what these cards say. How else do you think that they feel? And then we'll get into their real feelings, which should be really fun. Third party. Okay. So you may think that something or someone is interfering. Maybe they're getting bad advice, or you may think that other people are interfering. That's all that means. It doesn't mean this person is cheating. Third party situation just means other people may be interfering with this relationship and dimming its full potential. So you could think that possibly that this person is getting or receiving bad advice. Also, there could be something holding this person back. Actions speak louder than words. Okay, it says if you want to know what someone is feeling, watch what they're doing. All right, so it could be that you are kind of watching this person and waiting to see what they're going to do, and in order to know what they're feeling, and you want this person to be honest, okay? And I think that you think that they are an honest person, but you need to hear it. You need to hear something being said from their mouth. Like, you need to hear something from a heart to heart kind of conversation. It's very necessary. And this person, it's like you feel like you're a safe place for this person to come and talk, and that you think that you're a safe place for this person. So let's see how they feel. Okay. And this person could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius as well. And also, the moon can stand for Pisces. But those are just energies too. It doesn't necessarily mean that that person is, but let's find out how they really feel, okay? Spirit, how does this person on their mind really feel? How does this person really feel about my file 2? Collective, Spirit, please let us know anything and everything that you can let us know about this, how they feel. Okay. Wow. Hierophant. My goodness. Oh my goodness. Queen of Cups. 9 of Wands. Oh boy. Page of Wands. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Love offer. Okay. This person is feeling that you would be the type that they would commit to. Hierophant is about commitment. Hierophant is about also higher wisdom. They are trying to seek higher wisdom. You were right about that. They are on a journey. So they are seeking higher wisdom. And they also are a very traditional type of person. They really value tradition. And this person also wants to unlock their fullest potential. And they could be really focusing on their career right now, or learning something. They could be in school or learning some new skills, but also at the same time, they're kind of putting that before love. But there is love here, and they do want to give you a love offer, but I see that maybe it's contingent upon the completion of earning a degree or getting some money set aside or building up a nest egg or something like that, because this person also wants to have a large purchase. They want to buy a house, or they want to, maybe they want to purchase a rental property, okay? They have big dreams, all right? And I am getting a lot of earth energy here. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy from them. They really are the kind of person that doesn't have their head in the clouds. They're the kind of person that's very grounded, and they want to make sure that everything is set up. Like, you know, it's almost given like Cancer vibes, how Cancerians are like very into, and at least Cancer ascendants especially, it's like they're very, very into stability. Tauruses also are very into stability. Capricorns as well, they're chasing after success. Like this person, it's not about the success per se. It's more about stability for them. Stability is everything to this person. So that's why they may sometimes come across as mixed messages, okay? And yeah, they are feeling kind of pulled like that, like, oh, I want to offer a love offer, but this has to happen. This and this and this has to happen first. And so sometimes they may kind of feel like they do have their guard up. And the 7 of Cups, it's, you know, they have to make a choice. They have to narrow something down, okay? And they have to make a choice, you know, period, bottom line, you know. And they know they have to make a choice. I don't know, I just heard like running out of time. They could feel like they're running out of time. Page of Wands, they could exude a lot of Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or even, you know, that could be your energy or Cups energy. This could be your energy intermixed in here. But there's a big attraction here. And I think this, since these two came out together, one of you could be like Cups and the other could be Wands, or like vice versa, or just like have a lot of these qualities. So like Cups people are very psychic and also very, very attractive with, like the women are usually very like beautiful with curviness and appeal, lots of appeal. And also this has siren energy like written all over it, okay? And so that could be your energy. And then this person is very attractive. So even if they are not like a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, or Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, they have the energies. You have the energies. You have one of these energies and they have the other, okay? This person here is very attractive too, and they're also good at business, networking. They're also very passionate, dynamic, quick-witted. They can sometimes be quick-tempered as well, okay? or like short fused sometimes. Okay, that could be something that they may struggle with or be working on. And then here it's like competitive, like they may work in a very competitive field, because we have the Five of Swords there. It's like this person, they may be in a leadership role and it's very high pressure. Okay, that could stress them out, and I know that's not really an excuse, but, and I feel like they know this too, whoever this is, but this could be like something that they're, you know, this could be a reason. But it's like they do like you. There's definitely an attraction there, and they do want to offer you a love offer, and they need to make a decision. And there's a lot of competition. Like there's a lot of people that, you know, you could be dating instead of this person. So it's like they have to make up their mind, you know, and they know that you can't wait forever. You know, like the black and white, it's like, it's a yes or no. It's not a maybe. There's no gray area. You either, like I was hearing, you either want me or you don't, okay? This is how they feel. They know that they're running out of time. Now, this one here talks about temperature, right? And we see the snake here. And it's kind of given me vibes like, almost like, okay, if this person allows this connection to cool off, it's going to die. Basically, this connection is going to die. They know they have to keep, it's like when a fire's about to go out, you need to give it oxygen, you need to like fan the flames and stuff, and like make it, and like give the fire what it needs. This person needs to give. They feel like they need to be giving more, or the whole connection is going to be in jeopardy of it's going to, like, they just know they're running out of time, okay? And that they need to let you know their passions, okay? There could be a decision, definitely. These fish are swimming in two different directions, and this person is like, it looks like they're kind of underwater. The hair is going up. These fish look trapped, but they're not. It just gives the illusion of being trapped and not being able to make up your mind. I think this person is feeling that way, like, okay, kind of confused. There's a little element of confusion, like, what do I do? What do I do? And almost panic, I'm sensing. Yeah, sad clown. This person, if this person is somebody who's in the spotlight a lot, I don't even know if they really like all the attention. Like, if they're in a leadership role, maybe they get stressed out. Maybe they really don't really love all the responsibilities. It could be just sometimes it gets to them. It's too much. Also, with this sad clown in the spotlight, I feel like this is highlighting this person's emotions, and maybe they don't like to talk about their emotions too. They get sad. They don't want to talk about it. Okay? Their body language could be kind of showing their feelings lately. Like, they could be showing the sadness on their face and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and dig a little deeper. I'm getting that postmodern jukebox too, with the sad clown. Oh my gosh, if you guys haven't seen that, it's like postmodern jukebox with Puddles the clown, and he sings like Radiohead, Creep, you know, and stuff like that. So it's really good music. I like that postmodern jukebox. And I'm seeing that Puddles the clown standing there like singing Royal and like Creep and stuff like that. So maybe those are like some favorite songs of yours or something like that. Or maybe you really like that postmodern jukebox too. I like it. Okay, they feel separate from you in a way, like they kind of feel like they've been either they could be physically distant from you or in separation, like, or this person could be like feeling energetically a world away. It says the separation you are experiencing is necessary to help this relationship grow. Actions speak louder than words. If you want someone to know what someone is feeling, watch what they are doing. Overthinking, this person is overthinking everything. They're overthinking everything. It says playing negative scenarios in your head and creating issues that weren't there at first. And It says actions speak louder than words. If you want to know what someone's feeling, watch what they're doing. So talk about body language. Observe this person's body language and see how they feel. Do they look happy to you? Or do they seem sad to you? Do they seem confused? Look at their body language. Spirit is really highlighting that here, okay? This has been fascinating. I want to go to the confirmation segment too. And I love these new cards, by the way. They are fun. Okay, so now we're going to be doing confirmations. I hope that you'll enjoy this segment. I will be rolling astro dice. I'll be channeling names. I might get your birthday or this person on your mind's birthday or birth month. Sun, moon, or ascendant with the astrology. We have 2, 11, and 4. This person could have been born on the 2nd, 11, or 4th of any month. February birthday here, a November birthday here, an April birthday. Specifically, we have February 2nd, February 11th, February 4th, February 6th, and February 13th, and February 17th. And then we have April 4th, April 6th, April 11th, April 15th, April 13th, and April 17th. And then we have 11/11, so twin flame energy. You and this person could be twin flames, okay? And also 11/11 is a master number. It's an angel number. It's about opening new doorways. It's a divine number. So this could be 11/11, like November 11th, November 2nd, November 4th, November 6th, November 17th, November 13th, or November 15th, okay? Then we have Aquarius, Gemini, Capricorn. Yeah, I was definitely getting the Capricorn earlier, and then Scorpio. So you or this person could have Aquarius, Capricorn, Gemini, or Scorpio in your sun, moon, or ascendant position. If not, and those don't resonate, let's keep going because I might say your name or their name. First, middle, or last name. Or if I say a family member's name, let that just be extra confirmation that this is your pile, okay? Or like if I say your friends' names, people you know, let that just be extra confirmation this is your pile. I'm already seeing Frank, so somebody's name here could be Frank, Frankie. The name Coop or Cooper. Somebody could drive a Mini Coupe or a Cooper car, vehicle. I just heard Nikki and Diego. Let me explain to you though, in case you're new. If I don't say your name, look for your name or their name spelled out in the letter tiles. If you need to duplicate letters, you can. If everything's there except for one, it still counts. I just heard the name Michelle or Shelby. You can look for initials if you don't see their name, and that's okay too. All right, I'll be saying like names. I'll be saying all kinds of stuff, whatever names I get, and then I'll get into any other details that Spirit brings through. But I was hearing like Dennis, Denise, Kit or Kip, Monty and Jasmine, Pearl, Opal, Demonte or Devante, Desiree, Trinity, Trina, Katira, that's a pretty name, Katie, Tatiana, Tia, Tammy, PJ, Cindy, Martha, Molly, Ahmed, Pooja, San, Colton, Beatrice, June, Lynn or Lingling, Katie, Katiana, I think I said that already. Kermit. I know that might be like somebody's nickname, Kermit, or somebody's last name. Jeremy, Dixon. That could be somebody's last name, Dixon. Chandra or Shauna, Camille, Capri, Kennedy, Candace, Dina, Dana, Ashante, Santiago, Melanie, Sergio, Rosa, Scarlett, Genesis, I love that name, Kira, Donald, Dave, Hugo, Kevin, Kayla, Lauren and Jennifer, Megan or Meg, Margaret, Maggie, Abigail, Abby, Alexander, Taylor, Martinez, Paula or Paula, Jeff, Josh, Imani, Nevea, Gabby or Gabriella, Nick, Adrian, Kyle, and Kylie, Chloe, Tasha, Trisha, and I'll just say a couple more, okay? Angela, I heard Bowman. That could be somebody's last name, or also Harris. Bonnie. And Sarah and Kathy also. And then for location spirit, could you tell us some locations? Belize. I'm seeing Belize in the tiles. Belize. I heard Benin, but I'm not sure what that would be. Benin. Somebody here could be from Estonia, or also Arizona, Arkansas, Connecticut, Hawaii, Argentina. I was hearing that. Don't Cry for Me, Argentina, the Evita. From the Evita movie. I was hearing something about Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Collectible figurines. Somebody could collect little figurines of, like, I'm seeing like birds or something with wings. Birds, possibly angel figurines. Somebody here could be really into canoeing or kayaking as well. That could be you or this person on your mind, because energies can go both ways. And I heard karate and like martial arts. So this person could be somebody who studied martial arts or karate. Maybe they were trained. They could have been trained in the Marines or the military, of some sort of branch of the military, okay? I'm also hearing magic tricks. This person might like magic tricks or stand-up or improv comedy, that kind of thing. Somebody here could be in the spotlight. That could be you or them. Somebody here may like numerology. Somebody here could enjoy Tantra, okay? And what else, Spirit? Somebody here really likes Shakespeare. Like, I was hearing William Shakespeare, so you could really like some of his works. And, yeah, somebody here could really like to read or write as well as paint. I'm seeing like a painting, a beautiful, like somebody could do beautiful murals or something like that. Sculpting. Somebody here works with pottery or sculpting. And also somebody here could really like, there's a TV show, The Vikings. Somebody really likes history. You could like historical dramas or like, you know, things of different time periods, like movies from different time periods. Okay. Like Downton Abbey, that kind of thing that's like historical. Or you could like those historical romance novels as well. Somebody here really loves Pilates. Pilates. Is that how you say it? Pilates. Pilate? I don't know. The way I heard it, it sounded like Pilates, but it sounds funny when you say it. And what else, Spirit, do you want to bring through? Lisbon. Okay. Somebody could be from Lisbon or even Spain. Okay. That seems pretty broad, but I was hearing Spain. And also I was hearing something about like investments. So somebody here could work with money or investments or be an investment banker, or like somebody who works with like stocks or bonds or trades or something like that. Somebody also here who could be like somebody who could work in like a courtroom. So somebody who would be like maybe a judge or some kind of lawyer or paralegal or court representative, I was hearing, or court something. I don't know, courthouse, I'm hearing. And somebody here too, this could be you or this person, could be really into like traveling, or they like to travel, or they want to travel more, okay? Or maybe they do travel a lot, because I'm seeing like an image of an airplane or somebody who may travel quite a bit. Maybe they have to travel for their job, or they like to travel for personal stuff. But that's what I'm getting, okay? I hope that you enjoyed this, and remember, it's because of people just like you that enable this channel to stay live and thrive. So thank you. Every time you comment and subscribe, you keep this channel and community healthy and growing. Your support is so appreciated. And of course, if you would like a personal reading, you can look on my in my description box below, or you can visit my website. For more information, it's www.mysticrosepsychic.com. I will link that in the description box below. But my prices are really affordable. It's always so much fun to connect with y'all for personal readings, so be sure to check out my prices. Like I said, super affordable. And also, by now, you may have heard about my Patreon. It's so much fun, and I do offer 2 weekly readings. They are pick a card style types of readings. Some are like, well, every week I do a spicy love reading, and then I alternate between beauty, gossip, and some deeply spiritual topics. You get to vote on those, all of those. You get to vote, and you also get like full unlimited access to hundreds of videos that are already in my library. So feel free to just check it out. Look at my description box below for more info. And if you haven't yet checked out my sister channel, Mystic Rose Tarot Collective, feel free to click on the link in my description box below and head on over there and check it out. It's all about love and romance. And if you enjoy it, please be sure to subscribe over there too. I'd love to see you on over there. Please be sure that you do use the link in my description box below instead of just typing in Mystic Rose, because you may get the other Mystic Rose. There's a Mystic Rose 1111, and it's not me, and I'm not affiliated with that person either. We just happen to choose a very similar name. Okay. So just if you're interested in my Mystic Rose Tarot Collective, just go ahead and look in my description box below for the link, and it'll take you over there. And also, I just want to say a big thank you to my viewers, subscribers, channel members, and Patreon members. If you're interested in supporting the channel and receiving a few extra perks, become a channel member today for only $5 a month. There is a link in the description box that you can click on for more info if you're interested. And if you'd like to donate to the channel in another way, feel free to look in my description box below. It's never, expected, but always appreciated. And thank you so much. Stay beautiful. Until next time, take good care. Bye. Hello, my beautiful souls who chose image 3 or this gorgeous sodalite gemstone. You're in the right place. Today, we're going to be taking a deep dive into how you think they feel versus how they actually feel. So at the beginning, when I do the how you think they feel, if that doesn't resonate with you, that's going to be your energy check, okay? If you're watching it and you're like, nope, I don't feel that way, that's okay. That's an indication to you. It's time to go back and choose a different pile, because these are general readings and that can sometimes happen, okay? So just be aware of that. So this is about the person on your mind, so please take a moment to either say their name to yourself aloud or envision what they look like in your mind, see their face, or look at a picture of them if you have access to it. Let's go ahead and get started. Spirit, please be here now with me. Help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages to my group number 3 collective. All about the questions at hand. Please speak through me as you always do, Spirit. Please bring in light, peace, positivity, and protection. Thank you, Spirit. So, I am feeling like there's a lot of attraction here. It is quite mutual. I think that you think this person is attracted to you, but I want to get into, I feel like there's a really strong connection here, you know, like what I mean, you know, it's like a really strong physical chemistry, and I think that you feel it palpably from this person that they like you, okay? So I wouldn't be surprised if we get some kind of indication of that, you know? Sometimes that can come through with the Devil card. Sometimes that can come through with like the Ace of Wands or the Ace of Swords. So there's a lot of physical attraction here, but let's see how you feel that they feel. How do you think they feel? And then we'll get into how they actually feel. But if this isn't resonating with you, then please choose a different pile, okay? 4 of Cups. Okay. Oh my gosh. What did I say? The Devil's here. Okay. But yet this person is acting. You may think that they just want that one thing only. You may think that they just want to be friends, or that they don't want to commit. You want this person to take action, but they maybe, you think that they just maybe want physical stuff, it looks like here. This could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo individual. We have, like, this always reminds me of twin flame energy or divine counterpart energy. Oh boy, we had that in pile 2. You think that this person seems like they're very driven by money or material things. You think that they have other priorities or like obligations or things on their mind. Maybe you think that this person doesn't care about spirituality. They don't care about love right now. They just basically, like, you may feel they just are interested in your body, okay? You may feel that this person is maybe in a little bit of too much of a hurry. They could be telling you what they want. You may be thinking this person is telling you what you want to hear. And maybe you're just like, I don't know if I really trust this person. Okay, let's see what else we can gauge. Can you tell us more, Spirit, about how do they think the person on their mind feels? Yeah, ultimately you think that they're just attracted to you physically. Somebody here could have been born in the year of the dragon. Somebody here could be into science. Scientist. Interesting. I'll do one more. Oh, okay. This one is interesting because this one is like, this person feels like this is a fated, you feel like this person kind of feels like this is a fated connection in some way. like they were guided to you. They may have told you that. I think this person likes to tell you things, and maybe you're like, I don't know if I can believe it. Maybe that's why you're here. It's like they tell you what you want to hear, and maybe you're like, man, does this person mean it? They seem too good to be true. It seems like this person's like a mirror image of you. It seems like this person knows exactly what to say. They know exactly what to do. This person could be somebody very intelligent, and they know what they do. You think that they know what they're doing, but you don't know if their heart is in a good place or not, and like what their true intentions are. And you may be like, okay, is this person gonna hurt me? What do they really want? So you're not really sure if they love you, or if they have the potential to love you or capacity, or if it's just the one thing that they want. And I think that you're kind of worried that this is something that you can't really deal with on your own, or that, you know, or this person, maybe like you don't want to get your heart broken. There may be a little bit of a sense of like, I don't know if I can deal with this, if this person is gonna not be in it to win it, that kind of thing. Okay, how else do they think this person feels? Yeah, like you may feel that this person is a people pleaser, or that they're telling you so many compliments, like you want to believe them. But it's like, is it really true, or is it too good to be true? New love, okay. A new chapter. This could be either somebody coming back that you knew before and it's a new chapter, or a new love, okay? A new love interest. But there's a newness to this. It says a new chapter begins, whether it's with a new partner or in a current relationship. You may feel like that this person, it almost feels like a new love, or like fresh or exciting. It's very like physical, the attraction. It feels like new. It doesn't get old, okay? The attraction never gets old. You may feel too that this person has some guard up or some boundaries up. But it says unconditional love. So I think you want to believe that they do care, but they just have some boundaries up. It looks like here you want to give this person the benefit of the doubt and say their heart is in a good place, but you're really wondering, you know, like, what is it really? And I'm glad you're here, because we're going to find out, okay? How do they really feel? Because in some ways, this person is so right. The two of you could really have a potential for like the long term, right? So how do they really feel? Spirit, please let us know how this person really feels for my pile 3. Ooh, that came out. They're ready for action. They're ready for something. What they're ready for, we'll have to see. What are they ready for? We have the Hermit. We have the Empress. We have the Justice. We have the Wheel of Fortune. The Nine of Swords. The Emperor, and the Three of Swords. This person has a lot of fear. I'll tell you that right now. Something is keeping them up at night. Their thoughts. They lay awake and it's like they can't get much sleep. Something's bothering them. They may be trying to start new cycles, but they're ready. They're ready for something new. They're ready for something, but it's like they may be feeling like the past is holding them back, or like something is holding them back, because they're scared here. They're scared also to be alone. I don't think this person has ever really confronted their own self, and like they're very afraid to be alone. And there's just a lot of fear here. But when it comes to how they feel about you, we have the Three of Swords, which can be for learning lessons. And I want to get a clarifier for this. Spirit, can you give me a clarifier for the Three of Swords? Why the Three of Swords? There could have been some kind of interference, okay, with this. To be honest, there could have been some kind of interference with this connection and how somebody might have interfered with how they felt, okay? The Three of Swords and the Three of Cups, this could be for a friend telling them something, or being a bad influence, or even this person, they could have put you in a friend zone because they were hurt. In their mind, they might have put you as a friends with benefit or something because they were hurt. And also a friend might have said, hey, you know, you don't want to get hurt. You know, you've been hurt before. You don't want to be hurt again. Something like that. This person could be an Aries, or that could be you. The Emperor and the Empress are together, meaning that this person could see themselves with you as being the perfect couple, but in some ways they are either getting bad advice or they're terrified. There's been some kind of injustice done to them that wasn't fair with this card here. That's why I want to look at these ones. Okay, so this looks like they want to try something new. What's holding them back other than fear? What's specifically holding them back? Because it seems like it's always fear. Oh, fear is holding them back. I want to know specifics, please, Spirit. This person is defensive. This person can be kind of a dreamer. They're scared. Look at the scarecrow. They feel like it's insurmountable. Okay? They feel like they just got out of a really bad relationship, I feel. Or that they escaped something, dodged a bullet, or like escaped something that almost got them. Like a bad relationship almost swallowed them whole. But, and like they could have kind of considered you to be an angel that saved them in the nick of time too. That's how they view you, as like the angel who saved them from danger in the nick of time. And the danger here could be an ex or some kind of situation that haunts them or that threatens them in some way. But you're the angel who is rescuing them from this danger. Okay, look at that card. How they feel is they kind of feel some days like they can take on the world. They maybe, look at this bunny is like little, right? It's a little bitty bunny. But he feels like he can take on the world. He's got his mighty sword. He's got his armor on. He's ready to go. He's even got his cape. And there's 3 doors, 3 very different doors. And he's like, I'm ready. I'm ready to take on whatever's behind these doors, okay? I'm ready to open up these doors and see what's on the other side. So some days this person feels brave, okay? And they want to open new cycles and new doors, see? And then they start going up the ladder of, you know, their dreams. They start to try to work and build on their dreams. And then the fear comes in. And we have the scarecrow. The fear comes in. Okay. So it's like everything should be happy. These sunflowers, everything should be happy, but they're scared. And then they think, look, here we have a ladder. They have to climb. It's hard work for them to get where they want to be. It's like climbing up. It's like climbing up a staircase. You know, this one leads to the clouds. This one leads to the clouds. They want to reach their ideal heaven on earth. And that would be to be able to start something new. And I do think that they view you as part of that because they view you as an angel to them. But unfortunately, we need more specifics here because this is still a little confusing. So Spirit, can you tell us more? Specifics, please. Yeah, things are slow. They feel like this is kind of slow. They're healing. They wish they could be healed now, but see with the snail here, they feel like this is going to be a while. You know, it's going to be a long time. Notice how like he's up here on the ladder and he's building this cloud with like a hammer and nails and stuff. It's kind of it's sort of abstract, but it's an abstract image here of reaching or obtaining your goals by working on them, and that's what this person wants to do. They need to take a leap of faith. Okay, this person, they need to be willing to step out of their comfort zone. Engagement. Your love is soon ascending toward a higher level of commitment. That's what they want. Ultimately, they want to be engaged, or they want to start some kind of commitment with you. Okay, but they need to do some work on themselves. It says they are the one. They believe that you are the one. They believe that you are the romantic partner. That you are their true love. Even here it says true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. True and lasting love is here for you. And then this one says different paths. You are not on the same path with this person you have in mind. The directions you want to move in are different. So this person feels pulled every time they feel like, oh, I got this. And we have twin flame at the bottom. Twin flame, it says this person feels you are their mirror soul. So yeah, exactly. That goes back to this card. Where did it go? Oh, that was in the other pile. But yeah, if you were thinking they were your twin flame, right? For some of you, and you were right, because look, they're mirroring you. So they show you, sometimes they'll show you the best parts of yourself, and you may mimic some of their best parts. And then you hold up a mirror and they see some of their shadow aspects, and they, and it's like there are things that they need to work on or heal, but they don't like it. Okay. But you really are an angel to them because you're helping them grow so much. But you could be on different paths right now. It doesn't mean this person doesn't care or doesn't love you. It just means that they need to take a leap of faith and be willing to come together. So there could be some separation here. This person needs to be the one to take action. Okay? Because I just heard non-action. Like, they are not taking action right now. Or they're not taking action right now. They're too afraid, or it's too slow. If they are, it's very slow action. Or they could just be reacting to your efforts and stuff. And it's like, you want them to take action, okay? Let's do the confirmation segment, okay? We have a June birthday. You or this person could have been born in June, September, or April. We also have 15. This could be April 15th, April 4th, April 10th, April 9th, April 6th. This could be June 4th, June 6th, June 9th, June 15th, and June 11th. And also June 20th and April 20th. September 9th, September 6th, September 4th, September 11th, so a 9/11 birthday. September 20th. And that's just some possible birthdays, but this could be the 9th, 6th, or 4th of any month for a birthday for you or them. Okay. Capricorn, Aquarius, Virgo. Let's go ahead and roll this again since we got this twice. Leo. So you or this person on your mind could have these signs in your sun, moon, or ascendant. Leo, Aquarius, Virgo, or Capricorn. Sun, moon, or ascendant. Now, let's go ahead and get some names, and I'll do some channeling. I see VP, that could be vice president. Somebody here could be a vice president of a company. I don't know why, but I was seeing like those Skechers shoes. So maybe somebody here collects tennis shoes. Or somebody loves to wear Skechers. How this works is I'm going to be saying different names. Okay, whatever spirit brings through. I might say your name or the person on your mind. If I don't say anybody's name of anybody you know, please look in the letter tiles to see if you can find the name spelled out. If you do not find their name, look for your initials or their initials to let that be a confirmation that this is your pile. You can duplicate letters if you need to when looking for the names. And if everything's there except one letter, it still counts. If you hear me say a family member's name, let that just be a confirmation to you. It doesn't have to mean anything else other than that. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead. I'm already hearing some names from Spirit. I heard Dwayne, Dwight, DeWitt. Somebody here could shop at The Gap. Okay? Or Eddie Bauer. Or the name Edward could be important here. Also the name Aaron, Ning, Gia, Hong, Tafari, and Ali, Albert. Now I'm hearing Ming. Interesting. Abigail and Tarj. I don't know. That's an interesting one. I haven't heard that one. Abraham or Abe, Alpha, Augusta, Breon, Miranda, Brittany and Clara, Claire, Sybil, Cyrilla, Soraya, King, Kingston, that could be somebody's last name, Kamaria, Alina, Alana, Alanis, Ansel, Dom or Dominique, Domingo, Calvin, Giovanni, Chester, Jasper, Wise. Somebody's last name could be Wise. Albert, Asha, Didi, Kiki, Anne Marie, Lynn or Linda, Lindell, Raquel, Rocky, Roxy, JJ, Forrest, Enzo, Molly, Marissa, Tassi, Anastasia, Frank, Khadijah, Della, Danae, Emma, Milano, Murano. Somebody here could be from Italy. Milan. Somebody could drink a lot of monster drinks because I'm seeing that monster drink symbol. The name Morris, Jade, Taylor, Tucker, Tennessee. Somebody could be from Tennessee or Connecticut, Ontario, Canada. Delphina, Daphne, Dolly. Somebody here could like Dolly Parton music, be a big fan, or like even be from Texas. Somebody here takes Wegovy or some kind of diet shot or something like that. I heard Lexi, Vinit or Vincent, Vic. Somebody here could be from Japan, Argentina, Afghanistan, New Delhi. Somebody's name could be Bunny, like a nickname could be Bunny. Brielle, Sarinda, Nisa, Vanessa, Patagonia. I don't know where that would be, but I was hearing Patagonia. Williamsburg or Williamstein. That could be somebody's last name. Czech Republic. Somebody could be from the Czech Republic. Somebody here could drive a Dodge. I heard Dodge Caravan. I'm not sure, but that's what I was hearing. Not sure what that would be, but I was hearing Dodge Caravan. I heard Cape Town. Somebody could be from Cape Town. Also Lima. Somebody could be from Chicago. Kyoto. Somebody could be from Kyoto. Somebody could drive a Camry. And their name could be Cameron or Karma. I'm hearing the name Karma. Somebody could be from Portugal. And I'm hearing like something about portobello mushrooms. So somebody could, like, you know how some people hunt for mushrooms or go like looking for mushrooms or something? Maybe you or this person likes to do that. Or like going out in the woods collecting different things. Maybe collecting things for arts and crafts, okay? Or scrapbooking. Somebody here could be into origami. Somebody here could be into bonsai. I am hearing that too. Somebody here could really be into collecting like vintage items, clothing, dolls, or what have you. Even like I'm seeing like old VHS tapes and stuff like that. Somebody here could be into real estate. I just heard that. Thank you, Spirit. Somebody here could be into, you know, I'm hearing like, I keep hearing walking in nature, forest bathing, like taking in the sounds of the nature and like using it for healing and like being very, like hugging trees and stuff, you know, somebody who's really into nature. Or maybe even into like plant-based medicines or, you know, stuff like that. Or even somebody here could be into like plant-based medicine type of exploration, like ayahuasca and stuff like that. So, yeah. And then I'm hearing like something about the Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. So I don't know. I'm not sure who wrote that, but maybe somebody here really likes that story. I don't know. It just came to me. Somebody here could be into philosophy too. Okay. And also somebody here could be really interested in playing. I don't know why I was getting like Minecraft. Or like they like to play video games like Minecraft and stuff like that. And I don't know why I was hearing like Choose Your Own Adventure. Maybe that's a video game. I don't know. Haven't heard of that one. I think it's a book, but yeah, I was hearing Choose Your Own Adventure. Somebody here was really into like manifesting and stuff like that. Somebody who's watching could be into like ballroom dancing or swing dancing or something like that. I just heard like something about Lord of the Rings. There could be a Lord of the Rings person watching. And I was hearing like something about the God of War. So I'm not really sure what that is, but it could be a video game. It could be a movie. I'm not sure, but I was hearing that. And I was hearing that from the very beginning, but I was like, what is that? I don't even know what that is. But yeah, I was seeing like part of that in there and I was getting the words. So if you know what that is, please let me know. if it's like a video game or a movie or a TV show or whatever that is. But I was hearing like God of War or Gods of War, something like that. Okay. And also, somebody here could really like the kinds of video games where like you kind of, I don't know, like visit different planets and stuff like that and build on different planets and stuff like that. I don't know what those types would be. But that's what I'm seeing in my mind. Like world, something world. I don't know. That's what I heard. I don't know what that would be, but let me know if you know. Or like Sky World or something. I don't know. Let me know if that's the name of it. But I was hearing like Sky World or something like that. Or like StarCraft, or I don't know. You'll have to let me know. And then also, what else, Spirit? Somebody here could be really into computers. Like maybe they like to play computer a lot, or they like to work on computers, or they do work on computers for a living. Like they could be in technology or IT. Like, you know, this person could be like some kind of systems administrator or IT support specialist or web developer or something like that. Or like a data analyst, I don't know, or data technician, IT support, you know, anything like that. Somebody here could be like in OT, occupational therapist. So, and I don't know why, but I was hearing the Friends, that TV show, like Rachel, Phoebe, all those characters. So somebody here could have really been into like, you know, Friends, the TV show, or even the names from that TV show could be very, I don't know, important, like the name, you know, like Rachel, or, I don't even know all the names, but it's been a while, but yeah. So, oh, Joey, of course. Who can forget Joey, right? How you doing? Anyways, just remember that it's because of people like you that like and comment and subscribe to this channel that you keep this channel healthy and this community healthy and growing. So thank you for your love and support. It's truly appreciated. And feel free to watch however many piles that you were drawn to, because there could be multiple messages for you in each one. And also, if you need a personal reading from me, do be sure to check out my description box below for more info. I also will link my website. It's www.mysticrosepsychic.com. And my prices are super affordable. And I like to keep them affordable for you all. To keep you coming back and keep it affordable, because I know prices are too high on everything these days. So I like to keep my prices very, very affordable for the psychic readings. They start at only $20 for a 5 to 10 minute long reading, one question. And then the more you book, the more you save, okay? So check out my description box below if you're interested in more info on that. And oh, also by now, you may have heard about the opportunity to join my Patreon community. And I do offer 2 weekly readings. They are pick a card style, and they are spicy love readings. Some are about beauty, gossip, and even very deeply spiritual topics. You get to vote on the topics. You also get full unlimited access to hundreds of videos that are already in my library. So feel free to look in my description box below for more information. And also, if you haven't yet checked out my sister channel, Mystic Rose Tarot Collective, feel free to click on the link in my description box and head on over there. Check it out. I'd love to see you on over there. It's all about love and romance, so if you enjoy it, please subscribe, and that would be awesome. Finally, I want to say a big thank you to all of my viewers, subscribers, channel members, and Patreon members. If you're interested in supporting the channel and receiving a few extra perks, become a channel member today for only $5 a month. There is a link in the description box that you can click on for more info. And if you'd like to donate to my channel, feel free to look in my description box below to find other ways that you can donate. It's never expected, but always appreciated. Thanks so much, and stay beautiful. Until next time, take good care. Bye.